Folks, just want to let you know, both the teams up today include the Washington Panthers, who just announced their starting lineup. That includes number 15, Gloria Flores, number 5, Desiree St. Louis, number 10, Carrie Morgan, number 2, Diaz, and number 1, Monica Griffin. Now on the Washington side, 11, Savannah Anderson, number 13, Jadaline Malone, number 14, Deborah Dennis, as well as number 21, Brianna Moore, and number 23, that's Ashley Anderson. That's the Washington Terrier girls team. And here we are, top of tip-off. Just like that, right back after it again. That's number 1, Monica Griffin, over to Desiree St. Louis of the Oregon Panthers. That ball moving just slightly out of bounds there. Here comes Terriers. There's Malone over to Savannah, putting up Brianna Moore, the attempt. Not quite there though. Recovered, number 10, Carrie Morgan. Here comes Monica Griffin looking to play call. Griffin, St. Louis, whistle blown. Slight topple there on Malone. Malone coming up with just a little limp going on. She looks like she's going to stay in the game with it. And here we go. Anderson inbounding. Malone. Griffin has him pinned to the back court. We've been doing that all tournament. Griffin pinning the offense in their home territory, stopping them from even getting center court. Here's Brianna Moore now. Attempt number 2, not quite there. Recovered. 15, Gloria Flores. Here we go. Over to Monica Griffin. Griffin narrowly missing number 2. That's Diaz. And here we go. Malone just across the center line. Over to Anderson, number 11. Anderson to her sister, Ashley. And Ashley putting up the first points of the game. 2-zip. Special shout out to the Oregon coach here. Amazing braids. Very intricate and super cool. Here comes Griffin, cross center court. Over to Diaz. Diaz looking for Flores. Flores didn't have her eyes on it. It's going to be a turnover. Over now to Savannah Anderson. Anderson inbounding to Malone. Malone crossing over the right side, meeting Griffin right there. Savannah, excellent catch, great athleticism. Moore, first, second, weren't quite there, but that third one, she got it. Game tied up, 2-2, just like that. Only 2 minutes elapsed in this first quarter. Griffin now looking over St. Louis. St. Louis, Morgan finding an open Griffin, pass nearly intercepted, back to Morgan. Morgan puts it up, not there, tipped Flores. Apologies, thought the game was tied up. That's not the case. It's actually 4-zip, and now make it 6. Ashley Anderson putting it up. Excuse me, Savannah Anderson putting 2 points on the board there. Both teams in the huddle now. Here comes Oregon. Out of bounds ball there. Now the Terriers in possession. Here's Malone on the right side. Malone in the right wing, finding Savannah up top over to Deborah Dennis. Dennis into Ashley. Ashley swallowed up by defenders. Here's Dennis putting up a shot. Not quite there. Brianna Moore looking to get the rebound. She doesn't have it. Malone's able to get it. Driving in the paint. Putting it up. Morgan's got a hand. Griffin. Moore able to come away with it. Intercepted by number 2, Leslie Diaz. Excellent work. Whistle blown. Remember, folks, this is the girls' championship game and the last of the WSBC tournament. Now, Panthers, Morgan putting up a bucket, looking to put up the first points of the day, wrestling with Moore, not gonna happen. Anderson finding Dennis, Dennis in stride. Dennis gonna allow her team to catch up. Savannah, top of the arc, switching places with Malone, far right now. Malone, putting it up. To the left. Anderson, though, able to keep it in bounds. Savannah doing her best there, putting it over to Malone at the top of the arc. Savannah's going to switch sides with Malone. Malone moving leftwards. Here's Dennis, out to Moore. They've run that a few times. Moore got it on the third attempt. About to come into the game here, folks, Tanisha Griffin. Speaking of, Monica Griffin able to get that turnover. Monica driving, looking for it, working against Malone. Ball's lost, out of bounds. And there's going to be a foul called on Malone, number 13. Meanwhile, Monica Griffin lining up for a free throw attempt on Malone. That's going to be our first foul call of the game. Here goes Griffin. Putting it up. First one's not there. Here come our subs. For the first time in the game, number 2, Irizima Paez for the Terriers. And as I said before, number 4, Tanisha Griffin coming in for the Panthers. Monica, second attempt here. That's not there either. Malone able to come away from it, trying to get away from Tanisha. Diaz prepared to meet Malone on defense. St. Louis trying to work the middle, not quite there. Moore open. Griffin able to just get that from over top of her. Griffin now in Terrier territory, putting it up. We needed that. Monica Griffin finally putting some points on the board for the Panthers. 4.5 minutes into this one. That score 6-2. Terriers up 4. Here comes Paez across the center court. Malone to the left side. Anderson back to Paez up top. Paez looking to drive. Nothing. stuffed up, over to Malone. Malone, three. Off the rim. Griffin looking to recover. Stumbling there. Ashley Anderson from the Terriers, quick to help her up. Great sportsmanship, as always. Both teams here. Now, Oregon. Monica Griffin leading the charge. Desiree St. Louis with her to her right. Morgan, great pass into the middle, but she goes nowhere. More right in front of her. Malone got a little room. Here's Paez now. Paez getting 2 points on the board for the Terriers, and it looks like it's going to be a full timeout called from the Oregon sidelines. Other players on the Washington bench probably soon to come in include number 1, Jasmine Chavez, as well as number 4, Sarah Johnson, and number 20, Kaylee Gabrowski. On the Oregon side, along with that starting lineup, includes number 20, Madison Sutton, and that's the end of that timeout. Monica Griffin now inbounding to St. Louis and back again. Griffin with the ball across center court, looking for it. Spread defense from the Terriers. They're moving zone. Here's Morgan putting up a shot. Not quite there. Caught by Ashley Anderson. Anderson over to Malone. Malone working the left side. And the whistle is blown. Looks like that's going to be against the Panthers. I believe number 4, yes, Tanisha Griffin of the Panthers. Ashley Anderson now inbounding, finding Deborah Dennis. Out of bounds ball. Here comes the sub, number 11, Savannah Anderson. Savannah Anderson. She's subbing number 14, Deborah Dennis. And here we go again. Ashley Anderson inbounding. Malone looking to get it off. Nothing there. Stuffed by Morgan. Excellent work. Uh-oh. Quick spill in the middle of the court. They were looking to pass to Diaz on the left side. Went right through her hands. Second time now in the matchup that's happened. Malone. Savannah. Working the right side. Play calling over to Savannah. Savannah, fake pass over to Brianna Moore. Brianna in the right wing. Look at Griffin just slapping it out of her hands. Monica, in particular, of the Griffin sisters, has been excellent with the steals and defensive maneuvers. Here's Malone switching with Paez. Whole team rerouting, in fact. That puts Anderson and Paez on the right side. Paez driving in the paint, giving it up to Morgan, and the whistle is blown there. It's going to be going the other way. Just as soon as the Panthers got some momentum going. Back to the Terriers. Again, that score, 8-2. Panther offense has been routing thus far in the tournament, but not today. Subbing in for Paez again, 14, Deborah Dennis. Here comes Monica Griffin, and Desiree St. Louis of the Panthers. Panthers looking to lead an offensive charge here. St. Louis, nothing, turning around, finding Griffin. Back to St. Louis. St. Louis stuffed up again. Brianna Moore all up in front of her. Ball falling out of bounds. Still Panther ball under the Terrier net. Looking for Diaz. Diaz putting it up. Almost in there. Not quite. Tanisha coming away with it. St. Louis has it now. 2 defenders pinned on her. They're looking for it. Tanisha looking to sneak away. She's got it. Accidental turnover there to Ashley Anderson. Putting the ball up to Malone. Malone putting it up. Just a little too much mustard. Gonna go right out off the glass. Pass over to Diaz. Morgan trying to hang on to it. That's an out of bounds ball. Oregon back in play now. Monica driving left side, whistle blown. Pushing call. Again, any offensive momentum completely distilled by the whistles. Might have been an improper inbound on the Terrier side. Savannah Anderson, Malone resetting. Here's Malone driving down the middle, just across center court. 1 minute left in this first quarter. Over to Savannah. Savannah back. Malone. Malone finding Dennis. Dennis just inside the 3. A little too much mustard there. Not quite. Tanisha able to come away with the turnover. She's got Diaz in front of her. Diaz getting the ball. Diaz putting up a shot. Something better than nothing. They're down 6. Terriers, though, walking away with the ball. We got 30 seconds left in this first quarter. Here's Malone now. Malone to Anderson, right side, wrestled for the ball, not giving it up. Morgan got a hand on it. Anderson still able to come away. Pushed just out of field by Tanisha. Tanisha and Morgan taking a spill together. That's all right. They're getting up with smiles on their faces. Yes, that really happened. Here we go. Terrier ball. Malone. Travel call on Jadaline Malone. That's number 13. Here comes Griffin, outpacing Dennis. Griffin putting a 3 up, off the glass, not quite there. Looks like it might have been off the hands of Dennis. Monica Griffin coming up to inbound. Into the hands of Diaz. Diaz putting it up, back into Monica's hands. Not able to get it. That's the end of the first here. And that score has both these teams take a quick huddle up. 8-2. Terriers up. While they're at it, the Utah boys team striding in Abbey Road fashion down the westward wall. Big shout out to them. They played so hard during this tournament. And here we go. Terrier ball, Malone play calling, top of the second quarter here. Over to Malone once again from Anderson. Anderson, Malone, Moore, Malone, passing around the three-point line. Malone heading left side, looking for a screen. It's not there, Monica's all over him. Zone defense, Flores though, right in front of Moore. Anderson had a little space, she's not going for it. Malone looking for a screen. Moore giving that screen. Three-point opportunity, nothing for Malone though. Deborah Dennis gets the rebound, does it herself. 10-2. Panthers looking like they're losing a little steam. If they can just get a little offensive work here, they're right back in it. They're only down 8, top of the second. Monica passing to Morgan just off her hands. They're resetting the Panthers defense, and in the meantime, here comes Savannah Anderson across center court. Savannah Anderson finding Ashley Anderson in the corner. Also worth noting, coming into the game for the first time, number 20 for the Oregon Panthers, that's Madison Sutton. Ashley Anderson's gonna inbound for the Terriers, finds Savannah. Savannah wide open. Nothing quite there. Dennis looking for the rebound. Game ball is still alive. Savannah's got it. Panthers just not able to get the defensive stop, nor are they able to recover the rebound, so it's still Terrier ball. Into Ashley. That's stuffed by Carrie Morgan. They needed that stuff. Excellent job, Carrie Morgan. Here's Griffin racing down the sidelines, trying to hold on to the ball. Can't secure the layup. She's got her own steal, though. Steele getting it to Flores. Here's Malone now. Malone, again, doing the switch with Savannah. They've done that a few times on their offensive fronts. Malone might be looking to right for his dominant side. Meanwhile, interior pass, Deborah Dennis, right off the shins of Carrie Morgan, number 10 for the Panthers. Ashley Anderson signaling the play. She's inbounding once again. Might be looking for, she's looking for Brianna Moore. That's not there. Out of bounds ball. Sub coming in. That's number 2, Paez, in place of number 14, Deborah Dennis. Again, Terriers inbounding. Ashley Anderson looking for an open offensive teammate. Griffin trying to get that ball out of her hands, not quite there. Running into Tanisha, running into Griffin. Griffin with the steal. Ball is still in play. And then the whistle is blown, and it's going to be a travel call. Tanisha, unaware the ball was still in motion, stopped dribbling. And that's a travel call. Panthers will still have it, though, and they're finally on offense. They're down 8, 3.5 into this second quarter. Here's Tanisha Griffin, back to Monica, in Carrie Morgan. Carrie Morgan able to secure it. Brianna Moore all over her. Griffin outside, Morgan back inside. Morgan driving, looking for that 2. Griffin able to come away with it right off the hands of Flores. Griffin putting it up for 3, not quite there, into the hands of Paez. Tanisha looking to steal from Paez here. Nothing. Malone walks away with it. Now Terriers across center court. Malone over to the right side. Brianna Moore putting it up. We've seen that from her a few times in this game. Whistle blown as Griffin collects the rebound. Travel called, gonna send him back under Washington net. Ashley Anderson inbounding. Looking, finding Paez, snatched up by Tanisha Griffin. Griffin's gonna keep going. Tanisha looking for anything, out to Griffin now. Griffin, top of the three. Here, Tanisha putting up three, nothing there. Flores though on the rebound. Diaz, Griffin. So far the Panthers have nothing on the three-pointers. They're gonna try and put some points on the board. I'm gonna suggest the interior, the paint. Flores, Morgan could easily put it up over Brianna Moore here. Morgan for the three, that's wide. Subbing in now, Desiree St. Louis. She's in replacement of number 10, Carrie Morgan. Morgan just taking a quick spot on the bench there. Here comes the Terriers. That's Malone, far right side, seems to favor it from three. Just off the rim, into the hands of Savannah. Savannah, rebound, putting it up, doesn't have it. Here's Tanisha Griffin, she's got it now. Tanisha across center court, she's got momentum, into the hands of Diaz. And that's another missed pass from Diaz. A few times now, it's just been right off her hands. Hopefully she's able to course correct through this one. Folks, Terriers up 8 to the Panthers 2. 4 minutes to go in this second quarter. Here comes number 2, Irzima Paez. Duoed with Malone. Paez to the right side, driving back up to Malone. Malone looking, driving, sidestepping past Flores. Not quite there though. Deborah Dennis on the recovery. Moore putting it up as well. Intercepted by Deborah Dennis, who puts it out to Paez. And a double dribble call. It's gonna make it Panther ball. Again, Panthers absolutely no luck with the three-pointer. With Morgan on the bench, they need to be in stride, finding something in the paint. Signal from Desiree St. Louis, excuse me. Griffin stopping Computer Corner from getting its first assist of the day. It was so close. They might go assistless this tournament day. No good. Here's Ashley Anderson into Moore. Moore putting 2 points up. Moore has put a lot of buckets up for this Terrier team. Been hard to stop. Panthers do not have much of an answer. Here's Diaz though, out at the left three-point line. Diaz looking for an open teammate. That's Tanisha at the post. Back out to Diaz. Paez able to get a hand on it over St. Louis. St. Louis only one in front of her. St. Louis on the rebound, awesome. Monica Griffin now, only a few Terriers to beat. And again, Diaz, another dropped pass. That score, folks, 12-2, Terriers up 10. This isn't an unfair fight. But it seems like the Panther offense just can't get anything going. Continually retreating to the Panther pen. A lot of minutes on defense. Can be exhausting. Meanwhile, Carrie Morgan back in the game for the Panthers. Finding Tanisha Morgan. Play calling from the Oregon coach there, getting everyone on the same page. There's Paez with another steal. Griffin's looking to take it. It's gonna be a travel call on Paez. Back to Panther ball. Griffin inbounding to St. Louis. St. Louis, quick pass. Morgan's got the ball, she's at the left side. Griffin trying to put it up, not quite there. Flores looking to get a hand on it. Griffin stealing it from Ashley Anderson. Griffin putting it up herself, so close. Morgan on the rebound. Still gonna remain Panther ball. Panthers itching closer to some more points on the board. Let's see if they can do it on this position. Here's Morgan. Oh, it was right there. Morgan directly under the basket. Might not have been that one, but that's exactly the strategy they need to go with if they're going to put any points up. Here's St. Louis. Monica. Terriers playing virtually no man defense, all zone, all interior. It's going to make it tough. Griffin loses the ball at one point, able to recollect it, puts a shot up off the rim. It's so close. Here's Carrie Morgan. Can Morgan do it? No, but maybe the Panthers are able to come away with it. That's going to be in possession. Anthony Anderson. And with that said, Deborah Dennis down. She's heading to the bench. A little blood going on. Can we get some support, Deborah Dennis? Deborah Dennis gonna head back through the doors with some ice, a paper towel, and such. Gonna be a bit of a break here.
Hope you enjoyed the game. Come get involved here at PDSD and ASTV. Become a coach, a teacher. Hey, you could even lead us to our next victory.
ASDB is looking for today's leaders and for tomorrow's leaders. Not just at school, but in life, work, and the world. How can you help us lead? Working here at PDSD is so amazing because I see our students grow and graduate, and I'm inspired. Do you want to be inspired? Come work at PDSD.
And that's going to do it for that medical break. Thankfully, Deborah Dennis back from the locker room, icing her nose there. And we are back in gameplay with 1 minute, 10 seconds left to go in this first half. Terriers are in possession. And that's Malone up center, then Paez from the left with, wow. Paez, excellent form, excellent shot all the way around, complete swoosh. Phenomenal. Less than 45 to go here. Here's Desiree St. Louis, Panther ball, Griffin trying to answer. She's gonna do it. Look at Griffin putting up a bank three. Just when the Panthers needed it most. She didn't vanish, she reappeared. Malone, that score by the way, 15-5. Malone finding Ashley Anderson. Out to Paez, Paez now. And a whistle is blown. Looks like that might be on number 1 there, Monica Griffin. And it's gonna be Terrier ball. That's Monica Griffin's second of the game. 15 seconds left to go. Out to Savannah Anderson, interior, Ashley Anderson guarded, Morgan slapping the ball. Another whistle blown. Looks like it's gonna remain Terrier ball. Here's Ashley Anderson tossing in, 7.5 seconds left on the board. Time starts, not now, whistle blown. And that's gonna become Panther ball. St. Louis inbounding, 6.5 seconds. Few seconds left before this half. 2.5, gotta put it up. Gotta put it up. That's not quite there. That's okay though. That's gonna do it for this first half of Washington and Oregon game. That score, 15-5. Terriers up 10. We're gonna take 10 here for ourselves.
ASDB is looking for today's leaders and for tomorrow's leaders. Not just at school, but in life, work, and the world. How can you help us lead?
Hope you enjoyed the game. Come get involved here at PDSD and ASTB. Become a coach, a teacher. Hey, you could even lead us to our next victory.
Working here at PDSD is so amazing because I see our students grow and graduate, and I'm inspired. Do you want to be inspired? Come work at PDSD.
The following video features audio description for our blind and visually impaired viewers.
A video appears. A bubbly animation reveals white text. Why ASDB? Here's why.
To truly give ASDB a chance and give ASDB the opportunity to show you what the school and the agency is all about, allowing them to not just change your career, but change you as a person.
Fades into that same bubbly animation. Now we see the ASDB logo and white text reading, "Learn and grow with us. Apply today."
The following video features audio description for our blind and visually impaired viewers. A shot from a basketball backboard reveals an empty gymnasium without any athletes playing. A huge playground appears with no children playing. A bird's eye view shows empty seats and an empty stage in a very large auditorium. The shot changes, revealing a track with no athletes ready to run. An empty hallway of trophies and plaques revealed no one in the hallway. Words on the screen read, "Our halls need you, so do tomorrow's leaders." In a flash montage, the words deaf, blind, leadership, sportsmanship appear on the screen, followed by the words #join ASDB with a QR code leading to ASDB Teamworks applications page. The following video features audio description for our blind and visually impaired viewers.
A video appears. A bubbly animation reveals white text. Why ASDB? Here's why.
I feel in my heart that ASDB and my work helps students gain the knowledge they need to become better people, better professionals, better students, and teaches the public that just because someone is visually impaired or has a disability, that doesn't mean they are different. It means that they might do their job or have a different life, but they can be just as successful as everyone else.
Fades into that same bubbly animation. Now we see the ASDB logo and white text reading, "Learn and grow with us. Apply today."
The following video features audio description for our blind and visually impaired viewers.
A video appears. A bubbly animation reveals white text. Why ASDB? Here's why.
There are so many things I enjoy about this job, but I'd say the number one thing is being a mentor to the students, having them see who they can become, letting them see what they can do in their lives, and then seeing where they wind up in the future. It's probably the biggest reward I can say I have.
Fades into that same bubbly animation. Now we see the ASDB logo and white text reading, "Learn and grow with us. Apply today."
The following video features audio description for our blind and visually impaired viewers.
A video appears. A bubbly animation reveals white text. Why ASDB? Here's why.
ASDB has contributed so much to my life. I grew up attending ASDB, And when I graduated and left, I noticed just how much of what I learned here during my time I could use and apply to my life. And now, I'm back here as an instructor, and I'm able to give back. And this is because of my time here as a student and how beneficial it really was. Here on campus, everyone has communication access, and I can communicate with anyone. It doesn't matter if you're deaf or hearing, and if you know sign language or you don't, everyone has access to an interpreter. And for the students, I think it's just great that deaf, hard of hearing, sighted, or not sighted students have the opportunity to communicate and participate in sports. I've had the wonderful experience of working as a teacher, a coach, and a tutor, and all these opportunities are because of ASDB, and I don't know where I would be. So yes, ASDB has given me a lot, and it could do the same for you as well.
The interview fades into that same bubbly animation. Now we see the ASDB logo and white text reading, Learn and Grow with Us. Apply today.
And just like that, top of the half, second half, it's Panther ball. Panthers looking to start off strong. They're still down 10. Griffin from 3, just off the rim. Flores able to get the rebound. St. Louis taking a tumble there. This is going to make it Terrier ball. Here comes Malone and Paez. Malone signal. Fake out. Intercepted by Monica Griffin, number 1 for the Panthers. Griffin looking to get something going, letting her team catch up. Griffin out to Tanisha. Tanisha overhead pass into Morgan. That's not quite there. Intercepted by the Terriers. And there's Savannah Anderson getting across center court and then finding Paez. Paez, play calling, fake out pass over to Malone to the left. Malone, Savannah Anderson from 3. Savannah Anderson just put up a sinker, 3-point swish. Awesome, nothing but net. Here's Monica Griffin, now over the center line. Panthers looking to get that offense going. She's got a screen from Tanisha. Looking for a pass to Morgan. Morgan trying to rip it away. She's got it still. But then the ball rolls out of bounds. Ball is inbound to Tanisha Griffin. Trying to get it to St. Louis. It's not there, thankfully, though. Monica catching up to Paez. Malone right beside her. Malone putting up 2 points. That score now 25. Panthers do look like they have some offensive momentum, though. They're able to keep it out of their own territory. Only points scored are really on turnovers. Tanisha Griffin driving again, another turnover. Giving it away to Paez. Paez trying to stay in bound. Griffin all over her. Whistle blown. And that's another call on Monica Griffin. Looks like a holding call. I believe that's going to be her third of the game now. 2 minutes elapsed in this third quarter. Coming into the game as well, number 20, that's Madeline Sutton. She's going to be swapping out briefly for Carrie Morgan. Meanwhile, Terrier ball inbounding. Paez, Malone walking to the left side. St. Louis spread off defense here. Or excuse me, Panthers spread defense. Malone driving right side, looking to finish it off. She's got it. Malone just put another 2 points on the board. That's 22-5. And Desiree St. Louis now leading the charge. St. Louis with the fake out pass to Monica Griffin. Might have been looking for somebody. I'm not quite sure who that was. Intercepted though. Terriers putting 2 up, and there's going to be a travel call on Paez as she's going for the shot. Thus, Panther ball. Here they come now. Oregon Panthers, Monica Griffin striding across the center line. Coach giving him some signals, trying to create some momentum there. Desiree St. Louis taking a jab to the face, nothing of it. Monica Griffin though going for the steals. They need this, gotta put it up, Monica, yes! Monica Griffin keeping the Panthers alive in this one. That score now 22-7 off her 2 points. Defensive steal. And here it is, Terrier ball. Paez, Malone coming down the stretch together. Paez just over the center. Paez looking for some motion over to Malone on the left side. Malone and Paez gonna switch places. Malone on the right side now. Griffin able to force the travel call on Malone. Monica Griffin going single-handed on this one. Anything to keep her team alive. It's the Griffin sisters now. Monica and Tanisha Griffin on the far side. Meanwhile, coming back into play for the first time in this half, that's Deborah Dennis, number 14. Glad that she is okay. She's on defense. Deborah looking for that steal right away. Here's Diaz now with the ball on the right side. Diaz got an open shot just off the side there. Recovered by Malone. Trying to put it up. Griffin trying to get that steal. Dennis still able to come away with it. Coach giving some words to Jadaline Malone there, saying you don't need to hurry. Slow down. Malone swatted by Griffin. Anderson into Anderson in the center. Malone has it now. Gonna swap with Savannah Anderson. She's on the right side. Griffin on her. Griffin looking for the steal. Finally into the paint. Deborah Dennis putting 2 points up. 2 points, number 14 there. Here's Tanisha and Monica working down the center of the court. Over to Monica. Monica looking interior for Flores. Griffin sisters looking for that steal. They're trying to get that rebound. Tanisha hanging onto it. Whistle blown. And that's gonna be Terrier ball now after that whistle call. Malone, heeding the advice of her coach. Driving, though, out to the right side. Pass to Ashley Anderson. Anderson able to recollect. Putting it up is Malone. That's not there. Hands of Ashley Anderson once again. Pass back into Malone. Malone able to muster up 2 points for the Terriers there, extending that lead even further, the score 26-7. Griffin looking for some answers. Whistle blown, timeout, Oregon side. 30 seconds. .244 to go in this third quarter, 2:44 to go. And here are the Washington Terriers in defense now. Desiree St. Louis over to Monica Griffin around the center. Griffin making some moves, losing possession of the ball off the feet of Dennis. It's going to maintain Panther ball here. Panther with the lob pass. That was Griffin looking for Diaz. High pass there. On the far side of the court, Savannah Anderson looking to inbound, but that's going to be on pause. Monica Griffin getting a break. And incoming, number 10, Carrie Morgan for the Panthers now. Again, Malone taking it slow over the center line. Ashley Anderson finding her in the paint. Ashley going for two. Ashley Anderson just put up 2 from the paint. That score now 28-7. Terriers up 21. Tanisha over to Diaz. Back Tanisha. Diaz now. Diaz looking for Morgan. Trying to get it in the hands of Flores. Tanisha trying to stop that Terrier rebound. Not going to happen. Savannah Anderson of the Terriers now crossing the center line. Over to Malone, left side. Malone rushing. Dennis gonna swap with her. Malone for 3, just off the rim there. Not quite. And again, Computer Corner robbed of another assist. They might not get one today. That'd be a shame. Here's now Malone looking for an empty passer, instead landing in the hands of her coach. Sub coming in for the Terriers. Malone swapped Paez. Desiree St. Louis inbounding for the Oregon Panthers. Here comes Desiree and Tanisha. Tanisha now making a move. Got a screen from St. Louis. Swatted by Dennis. St. Louis able to hang on to it though. Looking for something, looking for anything. Tanisha to her left. Tanisha able to scavenge that ball over to Carrie Morgan. Carrie Morgan might have an opportunity. Looking for someone, wasn't there. Here's Paez trying to make something happen. Not able to do so. Tanisha Griffin with the rebound. Whistle blown. Believe that's going to be on number 11, Savannah Anderson of the Terriers. That's it. Desiree St. Louis going to be inbounding for the Panthers now. Malone coming back in the game, swapping for Savannah. That's number 11. Here come the Panthers. Tanisha just across center court, finding Diaz. Diaz able to hold on to the pass. Slightly swatted by Malone. Tanisha able to recover though. Here's Flores. Flores putting it up. Oh, just off the rim. Morgan with the rebound. Morgan, Flores. Flores able to hang on to it. Whistle blown. And that's going to stop any sign of momentum that the Panthers were hanging on to. It's now Terrier ball. Look out for the clock, folks. 45 seconds left to go in this quarter. Meanwhile, Tanisha swapping for Monica Griffin. Griffin able to get the stop off Ashley Anderson, able to keep the ball in bounds. Bumping into Paez though. Griffin falling on the ball. Still going to remain Panther ball. Monica's efforts rewarded there. Here we go. Griffin inbounding St. Louis. St. Louis almost having it just off the rim. Here's Flores. Flores trying to get her own rebound. Morgan's able to come away with it. Out to Griffin. Griffin wide open. Griffin just off the rim. 15 seconds to go. Griffin with another steal, and that score 28-7. St. Louis now. Finding Griffin again off the feet. Malone recollecting. Griffin isn't able to stop her. Malone basically alone. Put two up on the layup, and that's third. That's the third quarter, folks. That score 30-7 after Malone's able to put up that late two.
Just a reminder, please stay in your seats after the game. We'll be having the closing ceremony.
Just a reminder to the audience, please don't rush the floor after the final seconds of this game. We're going to be moving right into the closing ceremony. And right back to basketball. No more time for laughs from the sidelines. Here's the Panthers. Diaz crossing the center line. Stolen, though. Stolen by number 14, Deborah Dennis. Since she's come back, Deborah Dennis has been playing fierce. We love to see it. Here's Malone now. Striding, making a move. Just not able to come away with the layup. Flores tipping it away. Malone on the recollection. Look at that. What a play. Griffin, though, with the steal. Griffin has speed. She's got one person to beat. That's Brianna Moore. Can she do it? Layup. Yes. Look at Monica Griffin single-handedly keeping the Panthers alive. And a whistle is blown as the Panthers are playing some up-close defense. This is Panthers ball now. Here's Flores with the attempt. And it's going to go the other way. Oh my gosh, that was a spicy one. referencing the whistle. Here's Paez now for the Terriers. Looking for Savannah. Monica just not able to get the steal. Whistle blown once again. Looks like it's going to be a travel call. I believe that was on Paez. Monica Griffin's going to be able to inbound for the Panthers. Desiree St. Louis with the ball. Monica looking for Morgan. Morgan couldn't hang on to it. Tanisha, though, trying to keep it. And another spicy whistle. Looks like a bit of a disagreement. Here's Malone now. Malone over to Paez. Paez looking for something, making a move on Flores. Nothing. Whistle's blown there. Both teams gonna regroup on the opposite side. This is under the Panther net. Also coming into the game, it's number 20, Madeline Sutton, in place of Carrie Morgan. Morgan gonna get a little break there. Here's Ashley Anderson rebounding, finding Brianna Moore. Moore for the easy 2 points off the paint. Right off the backboard there. Here comes the Griffin sisters. Monica, Tanisha. Monica tossing it up just after the whistle. Is that going to stay? And it's a call. Yes, it is going to stay. That's a call on number 21. That's Brianna Moore. Monica Griffin off the layup is going to be able to shoot for a few more points if she can earn them. Here's Monica now. Yes, Monica Griffin putting a point up on the board. Look at that. I'm telling you, she's the only one doing it at this point. 32-12. And here's Savannah Anderson trying to put it up. That's not there. Ball's falling out of bounds. Panther ball here. Here it is. Desiree St. Louis with the fake out over to Tanisha. Monica almost intercepted by Paez. Monica putting it up just off the rim, nearly there. Madeline Sutton, though, with the rebound. She's looking for Flores. It's just a little short. Monica stealing it back, though. She's beating Brianna Moore. Yes! Monica Griffin, 32-14. Make some freaking noise. Monica Griffin, holy smokes. She's trying. Oh. Timeout. Here's Tanisha Griffin now, strolling down the court, finding Diaz. Diaz has some room just off the bottom of the glass. Monica Griffin looking for it. Here's Malone now, crossing center court. Again, that score, 32-14. Whistle blown. Still gonna be Terrier ball. Still Terrier ball. Malone. Top of the arc here, looking for an open teammate. Paez and her gonna switch sides. Malone on the right side now, strolling, taking her time. Malone throwing to the feet of Ashley Anderson. Ashley coming around the bend. Savannah now. Savannah putting 2 on the board. That's going to make it Panther ball. Monica and Desiree coming across center court. Desiree St. Louis looking, finding an open Diaz. Diaz finding an open Monica. Paez looking for the steal. Tanisha now. Back over to Monica. Monica able to keep it. Working a bit of a power play.
It's right after the game.
Just a friendly reminder, folks. Double confirmed, the award ceremony will be happening right after the game. Not 10 to 15 minutes, it's going to be immediately after. Double checked. Thank you very much. Continue enjoying the game here. Speaking of, Ashley Anderson over the middle. Malone making a move in the paint. Tossing it up. She's going to tumble down. Gets right back up, though. She's well okay. That shot no good. Again, the score, 34-14. Terriers up 20 points. Malone getting subbed out by Deborah Dennis. Here's Desiree St. Louis. Intercepted, Deborah Dennis. Deborah Dennis striding. Griffin trying to stop her. Successful. Points no good. Paez able to get a rebound. Griffin knocking it out. Ball rolls out of bounds. Still going to be Terrier ball. And Ashley Anderson tossing in now to Paez. Paez over the middle. Paez still regaining control on the step. Look at the combination. Looking for Ashley Anderson in the middle. Not there. Tanisha Griffin. She's got speed. And an open Diaz. Tanisha might take it herself. She loses momentum there. Falling to the ground as the whistle is blown. Still going to be Panther ball. Monica's going to toss in now. Monica finding St. Louis. Pardon, that's Tanisha. Tanisha, St. Louis back to Tanisha. Over to Monica. Monica from 3 points. Just off the rim there. St. Louis trying to get the steal. Whistle blown. Looks like it might be a travel call on Dennis. Monica Griffin doing an extraordinary job. She's literally just forcing players to earn travel calls by being all over them. They get a bit claustrophobic, forget the dribble, and ball going the other way. Monica, Tanisha. Tanisha circling out the outside. Tanisha back to Monica for 3. It's off the rim, but Flores looking for the rebound. Flores has the rebound. Back out to Diaz. Diaz looking. She finds Monica again. Here's Diaz. Diaz looking for an open teammate. Hands it to Tanisha. Tanisha back to Monica. Griffin able to hang on to it. Paez with the quick push. Monica nearly tossing up an easy layup. And that is going to be a call against number 2, Paez. Second of the game. Quick sub. Look who's getting some minutes on the day. In place for Pi is number 2-0. That is Kaylee Gabrowski. Good for her, getting some minutes. Here's Diaz. Excellent pass from Diaz to Monica. Monica's got room. Whistle blows. Also a new sub in here, number 4, Sarah Johnson, getting some minutes for the day for the first time for the Terriers. Here comes Savannah and Ashley Anderson across center court here. Savannah striding across the length of the court, the width, excuse me. Buzzer letting us know. Quick sub in, that's number 10, Carrie Morgan. Panthers gonna have to put a pause on that offensive momentum to let that sub come in. Sending number 15, Gloria Flores, to the bench. Gloria was key in some earlier matches through the tournament, but she's been relatively quiet through this one. Meanwhile, Brianna Moore trapped in the corner there. Whistle blown. Monica Griffin inbounding over to Tanisha. Tanisha getting into Desiree St. Louis. St. Louis possibly looking for a shot. The Monica Griffin lob off the hands of Gabrowski into the VIP section. Subbing in now, Malone for Ashley Anderson. Big round of applause for Ashley Anderson from the Washington sideline. Meanwhile, Carrie Morgan, overhead pass, Desiree St. Louis, top of the arc. Tanisha wide open behind her. Tanisha driving, losing control of the ball there. Getting it back out to Diaz. Monica Griffin putting it up, not quite there. Carrie Morgan with the return. Yeah, Carrie Morgan putting 2 up. Tanisha Griffin, though, holding her right eye as she walks to the sidelines. We hope she's very much okay. Again, health and safety, equal part of the WSBC experience as is the fun and competition. That score, 34-16. Monica Griffin spotting just for fun on the inbound. Whistle blown. Looking for it again. Desiree St. Louis, possible mismatch on Brianna Moore there. Gabrowski, meanwhile, wide open into the hands of Carrie Morgan. Finally, Panthers getting a turnover. Number 20, Sutton looking to get to Diaz. Again, Griffin with the steal. Wow, as the whistle is blown. I believe a timeout's called here. It's going to be a full 1-minute timeout. And with that said, there is 1 minute left in this fourth quarter of this girls' championship game. Terriers 34, Panthers 16. And here's Malone handing it out to Savannah Anderson. Sarah Johnson on the far side. Griffin still stealing with a minute left in this one. Here's Malone crossing over, right side. St. Louis working on her. Gabrowski open to her left. Gabrowski on the recovery. Computer corner nearly getting an assist in the last minute of the last game. Oh my gosh. We could have had it all, rolling in the deep. My inside correspondent letting me know she's going to do Adele at karaoke tonight. Meanwhile, Malone looking, Paez looking, Malone on the rebound, Malone putting it up, knocked down, clock still going, Paez has a hand on it, that's a loose ball, Sarah Johnson, swatted by Diaz, Griffin, 4 seconds left on the clock, shoot it, Griffin, come on, girl! Oh! Gosh darn it! And with that, folks, do you know what time it is? It's time for the Washington Terriers to be the 23-24 girls WSBC champions, the Western States Basketball Classic. Washington Terriers winning it. Of course, tremendous shout out to that Oregon team. You guys rocked it. Oregon, amazing. Some of the players on that Oregon team include number 1, Monica